yet, and I am back in the saddle again. Whereas I would relax today, I need to go by and see some people, do some stuff, and there's no time like the present, you know. I can say after traveling, my arms are tired. My feet feels fine because I did do mostly sitting down, although I did go on a hike in California and that was great. Here's the tea though. So I thought that my purse had gotten stolen from me. I thought that with me keeping my attention on Kitten, that my purse had, you know, somebody had taken my purse. So I was so upset. Went to duty free at the airport, and they called the police officers and everything, and so they came, and I told them that I was at the dog park and my purse walked away. Well, that was the first time I noticed that I did not have it. Police officer comes. While I'm talking to the police officer, some other lady comes up there with a, like she's boo-hooing and crying, and I just let her have it. Look, you're gonna have to find it your own officer, because I'm talking to this officer about my situation, and you are not gonna hone in on her time, because my flight takes off in 20 minutes. I don't have time for whatever the hell it is that's wrong with you. I need to find my bag. Now, when I'm traveling, I do not, I repeat, I do not keep my ID and things like that in a purse. I keep that on me. And so because of that, the person did not get away with that. But I must say, it turned out that it was TSA who had my purse. When you're going through the airport check-in, you have to take off your boots. Well, for me, you take off your shoes, whatever electronic instruments you have to take them out. They go into a bin by themselves. Then for me, I also put my purse in and my computer bag, and then I take Kitten out of her pet carrier and put the carrier bag itself in a bin so that it can go through the x-ray machine. Then they open up a special thing that I walk through with Kitten in my hands, and then the lady or man sprays something on my hands and then do the wipe it, and I don't even know what that's for, but they wipe my hands, and then some kind of test. Anyway, I've never failed it, whatever the test is. So then I get Kitten, I grab her bag. That's first. Put Kitten in her bag, zip it up. The next thing, I'm putting my boots on while I am putting my laptop back in my computer bag, zipping that up. That's what I was doing. In some kind of a way, my purse wasn't there, but I was in such a hurry trying to get out of the line, and there's so many bins, and get Kitten just right on my shoulder and all of that, and I wanted to take her to go potty before we got on the plane. So I don't see my purse when I'm leaving the dog park. I get her some water. she's able to pee. She drank a lot of water, which is good. I really like, you need to be hydrated when getting on a plane. So I did that. What's the next thing? I can't even remember, but I noticed when I got onto the dog park, I'm like, you know, why are you out here? And then there were some people who were out there smoking, and you're not supposed to smoke on the dog park. So I'm just like, okay, I know I've only got a short amount of time before I have to get to my terminal. And at this time, I'm still in LAX. And it's the same dog park that I go to. What is this? Okay. It's the same dog park that I go to whenever I am it's the same dog park that I go to when, you know, before I get on the flight and after a flight, at least in LAX, okay, with Kitten. I don't know what's up with this. Is Greg there? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Next, I'm going to check on Joseph. Basically black coffee with a little bit of sweetener. So anyway, I need to go by my old board member's house. See what I can do with that. Oh, mama. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm sure everything is fine over here, but I just go by. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my strength when I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. And that's how I go visit people. When Holy Spirit puts me on their heart and I remember them, or they come to my mind, if I can, I go see about them. If I can't go see about them, then I will go and call them. All grave decorations must be contained in cemetery approved vase. Okay. Well, I already got that for Joseph years ago, so that's not a problem. Okay, so let me just go check on his grave and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Make sure everything is in the vase. Ah. What do I think about when I go to Joseph's grave? I think about the body that me and Steve made for him. And I think about how much I really loved him, and I loved him being my child, you know. But in the end, it was difficult, and I wouldn't let him go, and he made me. He's a very emotional person, and I know I got low wash. It had to do with his dad's part of it, because I feel a lot, but I'm practical, you know. I'm a practical person. Just because I feel angry does not mean that I'm gonna go and do some dumb stuff. Just because I'm sad does not mean that I'm gonna go and do some dumb stuff. It's gonna be a funeral today, or they already put the person in the grave and they just got the grave cover. Something's wrong. Anyway, but Steve, anyway, I'm not gonna say nothing negative about him, because we did go half on a baby. We surely did. So now, I still got classes to do. I'm gonna go ahead on and finish it now. I was supposed to only have one free classroom training, but it's a couple of things I need to do, plus my timesheet. So, and the other thing is, if it's God's will, I need to move. I want to move to a nice place, and I gotta find a place for me and for Kitten. And my hope that if God says so, it'll be, you know, fairly close, but really nice. So that's what I want to be able to do. The thing I love about being out of town is it's a break, you know, a different a different environment, a different different airspace, a different time zone if you're lucky. And I must say I did feel some anticipation of wanting to get back home, and I don't really know what that is. And also the pilot was saying that there was a swift tailwind behind the plane, which enabled us to get there quick, and there was a tailwind from Seattle to LA. So I know that this trip was meant to be, and that it was ordained by God. He wanted to make sure that I got there quickly, and then that I got back quickly. So now I'm just waiting to see. I almost feel like a kid at Christmas, like, oh my gosh, what now? What is the Lord gonna do? What is you doing? You know, what is the Lord gonna do? And I just can't wait to minutes and moments of my life, as I just see how God has given me the things that I want in my heart, you know. that I want in my heart, you know, the things that has been put in my heart to want, he's saying yes, you know, and this is my season. This is my time. And I just can't wait to see the physical manifestations of all of the good things and the love and the peace that God has in store for me, you know. That's what it is. All right, that's what it is now. So, and there go planes flying up. There go planes flying above me, and I'm just grinning, honey. It is a hassle to fly, but I'm so happy to, you know, that I'm not flying all the time. I wrote my next book too. That's another thing I got to work on. I wrote my next book while I was on the plane. I didn't do any writing in California, but on the plane ride home, I did. And it's a good one. And I thank God. I wanted to give a voice to the creatures who live in the air, if you understand what I'm saying. So, and then I wanted to write from the perspective of one of them transitioning from their life in the air to life on the ground, you know, and what that might be like, that transition. So that's my next book, and I've got loads of art to go with this title, and I'm going to try. I still have the other 2 books in the pipeline, and they're ready to go, and now I have this 3rd one to add to it, and so I'm pretty excited about that. And I really want to do another book called for kids. I want to start doing kids books, and I want to do probably 7, just a series of kitten books. So the good Lord say the same. That's what I'm gonna do. That is what I am doing to do. It's my turn. Thank you. So I was thinking, what can I do today that will bear fruit a year from now? Being back in the saddle again. For me, means back in the saddle again. I'm back here in my town and getting busy. I gotta get work to do. But anyway, I gotta go by this in one office, it's a government office. And I believe I gotta go down. And but first I'm gonna go by Kroger. I need some tissues for my nose. My nose is running. And now, last thing. Monday night, I did not watch Gag Order. And the reason why I did not watch Gag Order is because I was talking to a gentleman named M who has some problems. He's from Atlanta, and he has, you know, had a very difficult life, very difficult. And because of the things that's happened to him, he has developed some unnatural appetites. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something I'll never do. You know what that is? Get a donut. You know, I haven't had a donut in years. And I mean a long years, honey. I have not had a donut in years. I think I'm gonna have me a donut. Yep, I think so. Get me some tissue from my nose. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have me a donut. And I need to get some creamer for my coffee. I'm laughing because I tickle myself, you know, sometimes the way my mind runs. First of all, I'm talking about his problems. Then coffee, creamer, donut. Creamer. My dog. I am just not good. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go. I got a bad connection, so have a blessed day. My enemies, God, amen. Talk to you later. Bye.